Hey everybody, this is Courtney Koslecki coming at you from Local Marketing Street Cred and your local marketing lessons. And what I'm going to do now is let me put this into slideshow mode here. And from the beginning, there we go. What I'm going to do now is walk you through your slideshow presentation. You've got two versions. I'm giving you the PowerPoint version, and then if you want to, if you don't have PowerPoint, you have Keynote or something like that, if you have any issues with that, whatever slideshow software that you want to use to make this, I've included the PDF and the PDF version of this for you to just basically copy and paste it. So that is going to work out for you. So what I'm going to do first of all is kind of go through the VSL video sales letter, and this is based on the sales letter that I was using, and I'm going to be relaunching the same course basically that I've given you guys in a particular niche in the next little bit. And so this was written initially, and then I rewrote it using some techniques that I learned from Frank Kern, and it's been working out pretty good. So here we go. So the first, so it starts off like this. Would you like me to hand you over $1,000 worth of proven tips, tricks, strategies, and fill-in-the-blank marketing tools and templates for less than the price of a cup of coffee? So that's the hook. That's the big headline. So a couple of notes. The first note is the $1,000 price point. So in my copy, I actually use $25,000. Okay, and the reason why I use $25,000 instead of $1,000 is because that is the price that I am charging my VIP done for you clients. And so we talk about lead generation reports. I write a report for them. We talk about directories. I do the directories for them as all part of it. We talk about some social media. I do all that. So if they were to have me do everything, that's how I come up with that $25,000 number. And I just put $1,000 in because I think it's a pretty good number to work with. Feel free to change that out to whatever is going to fit your business. There we go. Next slide. If you want to exponentially grow your business in the fastest time possible, this could be the most important video you will ever see. So one of the things, I'll give you guys a little insight into some of the copy that I've written. So one of the things when you're writing copy is you want to have bullet points. And in a VSL or video sales letter, what I like to do is highlight some of those things. So in a regular sales letter, besides the bullet points, which kind of keep things flowing throughout the letter, and so you can have a dual path of readership, kind of skip. One of the things that you'll see in sales copy is they will highlight certain lines, typically highlight yellow. And so with the video sales letter, what I have done is I have found some of those lines that I would normally highlight with copy and make them red. And if you watch what I've been doing with my copy throughout this VSL, just the red highlighted phrases tell a positive story. Exponentially grow your business. We can go back to the first one. Proven tips, tricks, strategies, and fill-in-the-blank marketing tools and templates to exponentially grow your business. Okay, so that's what I've done there. So then you've got to let them know what the hook is, why you're doing this. There's always going to be, why are you doing this? What's in it for me? I don't get this. And so then you can have your own story. So here's why. Over the past X amount of years, my company has been helping business owners in your city, your niche, whatever. And once again, when you're looking at these things to customize and make your own, if you do a control F, which is a shortcut for control find, and if you look for the left bracket, you'll see all the places in the VSL where there is a left bracket, and those are the things that you can customize. I probably should have, made them blue or something like that, but it's one less thing that you guys have to do as far as changing the font color. So that's it. So over the past X amount of years, my company or I, whatever you want to do, if you use I, you want to change the has to have. My company has been helping business owners in your city or niche. I want to help as many quality and reputable business owners grow their business. And so just by them watching this presentation, you're kind of making them feel warm and fuzzy, because you have already sort of pre-qualified them as a quality and reputable. And let's move on to the next slide. So here's the next part. I'm not your average marketing guy or gal. And this is where you can tell your own story. So these are the bullet points that I have. So each year I invest thousands of dollars. Each year I invest thousands of dollars on learning proven and cutting-edge strategies that I implement for my VIP clients. And the same can be, said of you guys too. I'm sure you guys invest a lot of money on webinars, on training like this, on other training, when you go to marketing seminars, whatever it might be. You guys truly are investing thousands, if in some cases even tens of thousands of dollars on your continuing education. So the next thing is, I'm a best-selling author, and I put that in because I am. I know a lot of you have books, or you're planning on writing books. If you're not a best-selling author, take that out, but put something in its place. Maybe you got an award of some sort, whatever it might be. So you want to put something there. And this is another one that I put in. The only marketing agency that guarantees, and then you insert your guarantee if you offer a guarantee. Now, I have a pretty ballsy guarantee. My guarantee, I actually offer a 200% ROI guaranteed. And I also offer a guarantee on my SEO services as well. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on how I come up with that guarantee and how I justify it. It's, if you have a guarantee, put one in there. People are always looking for a guarantee. And the other thing you can do is you can guarantee this course. You can do whatever. One of the things that I actually do is I actually guarantee, and this is a strategy that I learned from Frank Kern, I guarantee my free consultation. So one of the things that I do is I do free consultations where I the end goal is to get them as a private coaching client, or have them meet me and my company, do all the services for them. And I actually have a guarantee on my free consultation. And the guarantee that I offer on my free consultation is I mean, most free consultations, if you look at them, they are specifically designed as sales pitches. They are, and a lot of times they come off as a sales pitch and as salesy, and I don't do that. And my guarantee is after you go through the free consultation with me, and we spend an hour and a half together. If you think that I wasted your time completely, I will write you a check for $100. And that's basically my guarantee on that. So if you have a guarantee, that's awesome if you can do that. If not, you might want to consider coming up with some sort of guarantee. So then you have, unlike other marketing agencies, then you put in what makes you different than the competition. Let's see if I can make this screen a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right. So then you just kind of put in what makes you different from the competition. Then let's move on to the next slide. Now, do you think if your business had more exposure online, social media, YouTube, showing up everywhere, you would get more customers? And this is where you really need to know your market. So, for example, I just put customers in here as generic. So, if you are going after cosmetic surgeons, they don't call them patients, they actually call them cases. If you're going after, dentists, chiropractors, they call them patients. Lawyers can be cases, or they can be clients. So that's where it's nice if you actually have a niche market, and so then you can customize this to speak to your particular market. And one of the things that I just love is, and I'm in the chiropractic niche, as probably a lot of people already know, is when I see somebody going after my chiropractic niche, and they are referring to their patients as customers or clients. Clients is a little bit better if they do some coaching and they do some other things like that, but they're patients. And so that's how you can really, and I'll tell you what, one of the things that I do is I really dig into those guys. And what I do is I subtly disqualify them. I say, how many quote unquote internet marketers, I don't know if you can see my air quotes, there we go, internet marketers pitch you day after day, trying to get you on the first page of Google and promising you more customers. Well, do you have customers, Doc? Or do you have patients? They obviously don't know your market. And so you can do some things like that to really subtly, and sometimes in their face, not so subtly, discredit them. And if you can do that without being a complete tool, and ethically, go for it. So one of the things that I learned by studying Dan Kennedy is he said, if you have a solution to a problem, you have an obligation to do whatever you can to help people solve that problem. And especially in the online marketplace, you guys have the knowledge. You guys have spent tons of time investing in yourself through this course, through other trainings, through online webinars, seminars, whatever. So you really need to go out and you really need to do whatever you can to crush it. That is the first part of this, and we will continue this in part 2 coming up in just a moment.